right, let me ask you a question. Have you noticed that you're treating yourself too often these days? Many people have found themselves spending way too much money on items that they don't need just for that little temporary fix.
So mantras like treat yourself, well, they can tank your bank account pretty quickly. But we have some tips from an editor at Health Magazine to help you make some smarter financial decisions.
Look, I am the first person who can vouch for the temptation of online shopping as a form of escapism. Retail therapy has been especially attractive this past year. But the reality is that mantras like treat yourself can add up in your bank account. Here at Health, we recommend changing your mindset around these very popular tropes by reframing them in a way that protects your money and therefore your long-term life goals. So whenever you find your inner dialogue saying things like, I deserve this, or YOLO, interrogate it before acting on it. Ask yourself, what else could make me feel better right now? Or do I really need this item, or do I just want it? You have to think about what happens when the bill comes due. Will the cost create financial stress and mental anguish? And will those things be worth the momentary high? Part of reframing your mental talk about money is focusing on what fun things you want to spend your money on at some point in the future. We've all heard about saving for a rainy day, but how about saving for a big ticket item like a vacation or a house? Or how about early retirement? These are much more fun ways to pull yourself out of short-term thinking and protect your long-term financial health, not to mention freedom. The bottom line is spending beyond your means can cause lasting harm to your financial health, which inevitably leads to stress, anxiety, and depression, all these things we don't want from life. So if you're browsing aimlessly online as a stress reliever, think of what else you can do with that time that will be just as relaxing without costing you anything. Maybe it's a short walk around the neighborhood away from the computer, or maybe it's a chat on a phone with a friend. Stepping away from technology in general is just a great way to clear your head. And I would say that these attempts at not spending money are worth your mental and physical health, not to mention your financial health in the long run.
All right, for more health and wellness tips, visit health.com.
And Health is owned by the parent company of this station, the Meredith Corporation.